Hey guys, in this video we'll be going over the various things that Honkai Star Rail does better than Genshin Impact. Just to preface the video, I'm not trying to figure out which game is better or make comparisons. Both games have their pros and cons, and this video is supposed to be fun and educational. Many of the things I point out can be implemented in Genshin, so this can also be a way to encourage Hoyoverse to make positive changes. A lot of these differences range from small quality of life changes to substantial overhauls in certain mechanical aspects of the game. To start things off, one of the most convenient changes in Honkai Star Rail is the streamlining of the many different daily activities players have to complete. Daily missions in Honkai Star Rail are much easier to complete, as they consist of various tasks that you could do while farming for relics or materials. Star Rail still has quest-like commissions, but these quests are usually much easier and most only require you to talk to NPCs. My favorite change, personally, is that I don't have to walk to Catherine every single time I finish my dailies to collect my rewards. Assignments, which are equivalent to Genshin expeditions, also can be pulled up via the menu instead of talking to Catherine. Another way they also made the daily logins much more bearable was by allowing you to teleport directly to farming locations. This saves you so much time compared to teleporting to a nearby waypoint and then walking over to the location, which could sometimes take a minute or more. On top of that, you save even more time and energy with the auto battle and 2x speed in Honkai Star Rail. Farming your Star Rail dailies is mindless because you could just click the auto battle and literally do anything else. Eat food, watch anime, talk to your friends. To make the process even faster, you can farm calyxes in multiple ways instead of doing them one at a time. This extra convenience is great, and you'll suffer less burnout as opposed to playing Genshin Impact. Not only that, the relic farming process specifically is also shorter by a significant amount. Remember how in Genshin you have to walk to the center of the stage, activate the domain, and then once you're done killing the monsters, you have to walk all the way up the stairs and then talk to the tree for your artifacts? Well, in Honkai Star Rail, pretty much all of those things are cut out. All you do is start the fight, kill the enemies, and the rewards pop up on your screen. No more pointless walking required for your daily equipment grinding in Star Rail. How wonderful. In addition, you don't have to teleport to a certain statue to change your main character's element. All you have to do is pull up the menu and click the switch button. For those of us with terrible luck, Honkai Star Rail lets us pick any standard banner character we want after 300 pulls. So even if you pulled to your heart's content and still didn't get that Bronya you wanted, you could forcibly bring her home with the guaranteed select. Even for free to play, this addition is very beneficial. You might think 300 summons is a lot, but I think you could achieve this easily after half a year or so. The game has only been out for a couple of weeks, and I already have 92 pulls, and 68 of them were given to me completely for free. Continuing on with the gacha system, the weapon banner for Honkai Star Rail is significantly improved. First of all, the exclusive light cone for the current character only features one light cone instead of 2 weapons like in Genshin. This greatly increases the odds of getting your ideal light cone and encourages more players to roll on the light cone banner. Spenders also require less currency if they are pulling for an S6 light cone. Overall, this change was well needed considering how frustrating Genshin's weapon banner was. Additionally, Star Rail is way more generous with the amount of light cones you can get. Unlike Genshin Impact, you can unlock 5-star light cones from the Starlight Exchange. The Genshin equivalent to this is the Starglitter Exchange, which only sells 4-star weapons. This change is amazing for free-to-play players who rarely spend for weapons and often never get the ones they want for their main characters. The weekly bosses in Honkai Star Rail also drop entire 4-star light cones compared to Genshin bosses only dropping prototypes for craftable weapons. Herta's store also has 3 5-star light cones that you can farm, and they even have currency for you to superimpose the light cones to level 5. Switching between various quests is also much easier in Honkai Star Rail because characters aren't locked to quests like they were in Genshin. Usually, Genshin quests would keep certain NPCs locked into that quest until you finish them. This prevents you from completing another quest that uses the same NPC because they can't be in 2 places at the same time. In Star Rail, they made it so that NPCs move to whichever quest you have currently active, which allows you to complete quests in any order you want. Loading times in Honkai Star Rail are also significantly better. This is because of how each area is separated into several maps as opposed to Genshin loading in entire worlds. Device performance is also improved because of this, and Star Rail is also a much smaller download compared to when Genshin first came out. Trailblaze power is capped out at 180 and regenerates every 6 minutes compared to Genshin's resin capping at 160 and regenerating every 8 minutes. Therefore, it will take you only 18 hours to fully regenerate your energy in Star Rail compared to 21 hours and 20 minutes for Genshin. Lastly, my favorite change is the increased importance of a character's element in Honkai Star Rail. In Genshin, elements were only necessary for breaking shields from mobs, such as the Abyss Mage. Other than that, elements do not matter and you can run the same team for pretty much any boss. In Star Rail, enemies have weaknesses to certain elements, and attacking an enemy with their weakness would reduce their toughness. Without breaking their toughness, you would deal very low damage. This makes the character's element much more important in gameplay. Because of the importance of elemental coverage on teams, this encourages players to use more diverse team comps and makes use of the giant character roster in Honkai Star Rail. As a result, collecting characters becomes much more rewarding and fun for the player base. For now, those are all the differences I came up with between Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. If you made it this far, you can show some appreciation by hitting that subscribe button. I'll be trying to respond to every comment I see, so I highly encourage y'all to say what you think. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Peace.